Breaking news. Zombie fungus outbreak shocks the world. Breaking news. Infected areas are marked in red, showing the rapid spread within just 2 weeks.
The air grows heavy, a silent call, a whisper of danger, spores take flight.
Good evening. We interrupt your regular programming with breaking news. A mysterious fungal outbreak has been reported in Brazil, and scientists warn it could mark the beginning of an unprecedented global health crisis. What's causing it, and how dangerous is it? Stay tuned for exclusive details. Zoom in to identify isolated communities affected first. I'm here in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, where the first cases of this mysterious infection were reported just weeks ago. Locals describe the symptoms as something out of a nightmare: severe disorientation, aggression, and, in the final stages, complete loss of self-control. Victims wander aimlessly, as if their minds are no longer their own. Authorities have sealed off affected areas, but the fear is growing. Could this fungus spread globally? Step 1. Spores enter through inhalation. Step 2. The fungus spreads via the bloodstream to reach the brain. The culprit? A newly discovered fungal species tentatively named Ophiocordyceps humanensis. A close relative of the infamous cordyceps fungus, known for turning insects into zombies. This strain appears to have evolved to tolerate human body temperatures and target the nervous system. Step 3. Neurotoxins alter behavior, causing disorientation and aggression. Neural pathways under attack, captured in this detailed microscopic imagery. This fungus releases neurotoxins that interfere with dopamine and serotonin pathways, altering behavior and motor control. While similar mechanisms are seen in ant-infecting fungi, what's alarming here is the rapid adaptability of O. humanensis to human hosts, possibly driven by climate change. Stage 1. Fever and coughing within 48 hours of exposure. Stage 2. Sudden behavioral changes, including aggression and disorientation. My brother started acting strangely after returning from a fishing trip. He became aggressive, then wandered into the forest. We found him days later, unresponsive but alive, with strange fungal growths on his skin. Stage 3. Vegetative state as the fungus dominates the nervous system. We're seeing a growing number of cases where the infection seems to progress in 3 stages: fever and coughing, followed by behavioral changes, and finally, a vegetative state as the fungus takes over. Avoid travel to affected areas to reduce exposure risks. Wear high filtration masks to block fungal spores. The World Health Organization has classified this outbreak as a level 5 emergency. Experts warn that airborne spores could spread beyond the Amazon if containment measures fail. Here's what you need to know to stay safe. Maintain hygiene and disinfect surfaces regularly. Avoid travel to affected areas. Wear high filtration masks. Disinfect surfaces and maintain hygiene. Report symptoms such as persistent fever, confusion, or aggression. How could this happen? If you notice persistent fever or behavioral changes, seek medical attention immediately. Deforestation disrupts ecosystems, forcing fungi and humans closer together. To understand how this could happen, we need to look at the perfect storm of factors that allowed Ophiocordyceps humanensis to emerge. First, the Amazon rainforest, a hotspot for biodiversity, provides an ideal breeding ground for fungi. Recent deforestation and human encroachment have brought people into closer contact with these organisms than ever before. Global warming accelerates fungal adaptability to higher temperatures.
Might fade away, victims wander led astray. The fungus whispers you're not alone. In your mind it builds a throne.
Second, climate change is driving fungi to adapt to warmer temperatures. This evolutionary pressure could have enabled O. humanensis to survive in human hosts, whose body temperature was once too high for such fungi to thrive. Lab experiments show fungal growth sustained at 37 degrees Celsius, a dangerous threshold. This outbreak serves as a stark reminder of humanity's vulnerability to emerging diseases. We're seeing a convergence of factors: global warming, habitat disruption, and increased human interaction with wildlife. It's a recipe for zoonotic pathogens, including fungi, to jump species and evolve new capabilities. The fight against infectious threats is not just scientific, it's a global effort of prevention and adaptation. Finally, globalization and urbanization have made the spread of infectious diseases faster and harder to contain. In a world where people and goods move across continents in hours, a localized outbreak can quickly become a global crisis. As the spores settle, one question lingers: how can we prepare for what's next? A once unimaginable scenario is now a chilling reality. Humans, infected by a parasitic fungus, displaying erratic and zombie-like behavior. As the world watches this outbreak unfold, one thing is clear: nature's power to evolve and adapt is both incredible and terrifying. Stay informed, stay cautious, and stay with us for updates on this developing story. The fungal infection targets the nervous system, stripping victims of free will and turning them into mindless wanderers. Reports of aggressive behavior and blank stares are spreading, with victims seemingly controlled by the parasitic fungus. The outbreak has sparked fear as scientists warn that fungal spores can adapt and spread more quickly than anticipated. Infected individuals are drawn to damp, dark areas, mirroring the behavior of fungal-infected insects in the wild. Authorities describe the infected as moving in a trance-like state, their actions dictated by the parasite growing within them. This is no science fiction. Fungal infections like cordyceps, known for zombifying insects, have now crossed into humans. As the outbreak spreads, researchers scramble to understand how a fungus can so completely hijack human behavior.